Hi book lovers, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is me tier ranking every single book I read in 2024. My goal for 2024 was to read 120 books. I want to try to average out 10 books a month, give or take. And I surpassed that goal. I read 137 books last year, and 2 of them were rereads. So yeah, that was a lot, but I enjoyed it. So let's get into this tier ranking. Okay, so I have my computer and the list set up, and I started the screen reward. Um, I tried to organize all the books, in order of when I read it. So the beginning of January all the way to the end of December. So I hope it's correct, but we'll see. And I have 7 categories. The first category is I would do anything to read this book again for the first time. And that's going to be my 5-star, 6-star books. And then I have top reads of the year, and that's 4.5-star, 5-star books. I really like it. I just wasn't in love with it. Those are going to be more 4-star books. And then I have not the best, but not the worst. And I'm going to say that's going to be 3 stars. And then I forgot I read this. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then the next category is not a fan. And then the very last category is 2024 would have been better without it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. The very first book I read is called Diamond, and that was a part of a duet that I started in 2023. And honestly, I wasn't a fan. I gave this 1 star. The duet, it was just a lot going on in that duet. I wasn't a fan of it. Okay, then I have Fire in His Blood by Ruby Dixon. I'm gonna put that in this category because I'm pretty sure I gave that 3 stars. Tears of Tess. This was good. It's just, it wasn't my favorite, and it was a lot. Skin of a Sinner. Honestly, don't remember much about this book. The End Zone. I'm pretty sure this was a short book too, but I wasn't a fan. Okay, the next book is King. I kind of remember it. I kind of remember it, but I kind of don't, if that makes sense. Okay, this next duet, Cruel and then Milady, I like this. It was an okay duet. I think I gave both books 3 stars. Okay, and then Mr. Wrong Number. Ooh. I forgot. Let me see. What did I rate this? I gave it 3 stars. I don't really remember this book. No, I do. It turns out it was the brother's friend. Did I like the... I'm putting not the best, not the worst. I did give it 3 stars. And I do remember it. I really remember it. Because I was it was some parts I didn't like, but it was still okay. Luciano. I like this book. I think that was my first book by her too. I love Bride. Oh my gosh. That's top reads. I think I gave it 4 stars, but I really love Bride. Unexpectedly Mine. This was a good one. I gave it 4, but I wouldn't put it in the top reads for me. But it got me started on the Vegas wedding trope, which made me read the Keeper, and I really like that book. I gotta read the rest of the series. Into the Dark, oh my gosh. The third and final Magnolia Parks. I love Magnolia. She's my favorite. I cried so much during that book. It was hard to like really get into it because I kept wanting to cry. It was so sad, but I loved it. Oh, Where's Molly was good. It like what's the name of that H.C. Carlton book? Haunted Adeline. Something like that. Not Adeline, Addison. Something like that. But this is like the story within that story. I'm gonna give that 3 stars. Cause I did give it 3 stars. So I'm gonna put it in not the best but not the worst. Okay, what's next? Inked. I was not a fan of this. Fear Me, Love Me. Ooh. This was dark. I did enjoy it though. It was kind of crazy. And then what's next? Brutal Intentions. Honestly, don't remember that book. Rabid. Oh, this was that wolf story. I did like this book. Oh my gosh. Were a lot of the story books I read like 3 stars? Okay, The Hurricane Wars. I remember this book. I just wasn't a fan of it. I did read that for a book club. And like, I didn't really get it until the book club like explained it. Because apparently it was like based off of, it was like based off something else, something like that. Like you had to like really know to like truly understand. If that makes sense. It didn't make sense to me until they explained it. This Is Forever. I like this book. But is it this category or this? This was the single mom and her ex was crazy and because I gave it The Devil You Know. I really like this book. Matching All the Way. I'm torn. I don't really have a lot of books in this category. I did really like this book though. Okay. The Idea of You. Love the movie. No. I did love the movie because it gave me closure that the book did not. Like, I liked the book. I don't know if I really liked it because I hated the ending. That's why I gave it 3 stars. I would have gave it 4 stars if it had like a better ending. Like there was like no closure. So I'm putting not the best, not the worst. Because the ending, see, even like, it's still pissing me off. Okay, the next 2 are like rereads kind of because A Love Letter to Whiskey, that's in the top. In the top. I read the first book, but I was supposed to read the new edition with like the extended epilogue. So that's why I like read this twice. Like I didn't read the full thing twice, but I did like read this book to read the extended epilogue. So yeah, I really loved that book. Like I was obsessed. Instant 5 stars. Ooh, The Summer We Fell. I love that book. Like, it was a little messy, but I love messy books. 5 stars. My Dark Vanessa. This was heavy. This book was heavy, like the theme of it. So I'm gonna just put it in this category. Cause like, I'm not gonna say I really like it because of the theme. It was like a lot. Oh, Slash. This was good. It was a novella. It was really good. It had me wishing it was like a full-length novel. Like, I was obsessed. So much that I kept like trying to find like other books like it throughout the rest of the year, but nothing came close to this. This was like, it was really good. It was surprisingly good. Like, why was I obsessed with that killer? I was like, oh my gosh, this next book I read, it's basically Shrek smut. It's called like Get in My Swamp. I'm gonna put that in the last category because I was not a fan and I'm pretty sure there was like incest in it. If You Hate Me. I really don't remember this, honestly. My Goodreads said I gave it 3 stars, but I really can't remember it. If You Give a Single Dad a Nanny. This book was okay. It was okay. Rule number 5. I remember it kind of. I was thinking her rules were like stupid until like you got like more understanding of it. So yeah, that's gonna go in that category. Lola and the Millionaires. This duet, I really liked it. This was recommended to me by someone at the book club and I was obsessed with it. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be obsessed with it because it's like a megaverse. This is my first megaverse like book, and then it was like reverse harem and like it was a lot. She was like the only girl in it was hot and heavy. Okay, The Fake Mates. I think I gave this 4 stars, but I honestly can't remember. I'm gonna put that not the best, not the worst. Against the Odds. I wasn't a fan of this. The Unrequited, it was so good. My girl was a little crazy, but I was here for it. I was like obsessed with her. Like, she was obsessed with the guys and I was obsessed with her. Zatarra Smith. I actually enjoyed Zatarra Smith. Hot take, because like I think I was the only one. And I didn't mind the movie. I'm gonna put that in that category because like only because he would do like anything for her. He literally like would have hurt himself so she wouldn't get in trouble. I'm like, damn, that's deep. And like he wanted her to have her family so bad. I was obsessed. Little Stranger, I was not a fan of this. This was dark, first of all. And like I wouldn't have minded. Like, honestly, I would have gave it 3 stars. But it was like, I think it was like foster siblings. They were foster siblings, and he kept calling her little sister, and I was like, oh, that annoyed me. Satan's Affair. Oh my gosh, this book was crazy. This is another H.D. Carlton book. Based on that Haunting Adeline book. I forgot if that's the title, but you know, the Haunting book. You know, that's actually bugging me. Let me see what's the name of the book. And what's crazy is I really like the book. Like, I like that book. Yeah, Haunting Adeline. Okay, I couldn't remember if her name was Addison or Adeline. I think I got Grey's Anatomy in my head. Okay, so Satan's Affair, that's gonna be not the best, not the worst. I gave that 3 stars, but honestly, I really enjoyed it. She's just, it gave me like more insight, like looking back into Haunted Adeline, because you're like, why is this girl so crazy? In the book, you'll see why she's crazy, what she's saying. Funny Sword, I was obsessed with Funny Sword. This was a reread. So, and I only have it once. Yeah, I did read this twice. Funny Story is my favorite. Like, I don't know if it's my favorite Emily Henry book, but it's top 2 for sure. It's tied between Funny Story and Beach Read. I can't pick which one I love the most, but they're both 5 stars. I'm obsessed. Okay, the next book, Taman 7. I'm gonna put this as top read of the year because I liked it. It's just like Gibbsy and Claire, they took like forever to like finally get together. So that was the only annoying part. Okay, The Sacrifice. I'm gonna put that as not a fan. I gave that 2 stars. Abby Jimenez can do no wrong. Just for the Summer was so good. I don't know if it's this category or this category. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I'm gonna put top reads. And that just might be my favorite Abby Jimenez book, but I don't want to say that just yet because I think I do have 2 more books to finish by her. Okay, Slasher Pass. I'm gonna put not a fan. Although I did forget I read it. I forgot I read this book. Like, I don't really remember much, but I know I wasn't a fan of this or the next book, No Way Out, because I was trying to find something like similar to Slash and it just wasn't given. So that's why I'm just not a fan. Dungeons and Drama was so good. I was like surprised I was obsessed with it. Surprised I was so obsessed with it because it is a YA book, but still love it. This Summer Will Be Different. I really like this book. That was a good book by Carly. Broken Whispers. I'm gonna put that as here or here. Put that as I'm so torn. I don't want to put it here because I do remember it. But I have like a lot of books in this section. Okay, The Perfect First. This is good. I really like this book. I'm gonna put that right there. This was my first book by Maya Hughes too, and I really liked it. Ready or Not was so good. Is it a top read? Or is it I really like it? I just wasn't. Nah, I kind of was in love with it. I was like halfway in love with it. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. Heartless Heathens. I wasn't a fan. I do remember that book. She was like trapped. Okay, the next Allie Hazelwood book, Not in Love. I liked it. I did like this book. Not my favorite Allie Hazelwood. Honestly, it wasn't my favorite. So should it go into that category? Because now I'm like thinking back of all the other Allie Hazelwood books and decisions. My phone's like kind of in a way too. I'm gonna put that right there. No, because it needs to go right there. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, To Catch a Firefly. I really like this book. It was like beautiful, their love connection. Kidnapped by Deborah Tava. I don't remember this book, honestly. Toxic. I don't remember that book either. Hunt Me, Darling. Oh my gosh. I don't remember this. I gave it 3 stars, and I gave Toxic 3 stars, but I can't for the life of me like remember it. Damn. Faking It with the Forge, I like this. It was okay. And then Tutoring a Player, the title basically explains the book, but it was still okay. Heartache and Hope, this too, but it was a lot. The like main character, she went through a lot, like a lot of family stuff. She was so strong. Burnout, I really liked Burnout. I really liked it. And then Signed, Sealed, Delivered, that's gonna go not the best, not the worst. Along with Rival Darling, I did like it. I should have made a category between not the best, not the worst, and then I really like it, I just wasn't in love with it. There should have been like another category, because some of these books could have been in there. Sin Bin, I wasn't a fan of this. The Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I wasn't a fan, but it wasn't as like bad as those two. So yeah, I think those were like the only two I gave 1 stars. Our Scorching Summer. This is... No, I really liked it. I really liked this book. Waiting on the Sidelines. 3 books in this series, and I gave all 3 books 3 stars. And I'm gonna put them all in not the best but not the worst. It was good, I just wasn't in love with it. And I also like didn't really like it, but I liked it, if that makes sense. Faking It, Faking with Benefits. I'm gonna put not the best, not the worst. Cause like I remember it, and I wouldn't say I wasn't a fan of it. I just wasn't like overall I liked it. I wasn't like a big fan of the ending. They should have like groveled more. It was a reverse harem book. Okay, Lights Out. This could have been and should have been so much better. I had high expectations the way like people were like raving about it, but I gave it 3 stars. The Office Party, I'm gonna put that not the best, not the worst. Again, I have a lot of books in that category. Dead Devil's Night. Honestly don't remember this book. Why should it be that one book where she was like getting revenge for them like killing her friend, something like that. But I honestly can't remember. Play Along. This book was everything. It's going in the category book. I love Play Along. I love the whole series, honestly. Like 5 stars. Isaiah, The Man That You Are. Okay, Drum was crazy. It was like, I'm gonna put it as not a fan, because like I did give it 3 stars, but like it was like confusing. I wish it was like a little less confusing. Okay, The Exception to the Rule. I don't want to put these in not a fan, because this is like a part of a 6 series, like 6 book series, and I liked the first 3 books. Like I gave that 2.5, 3 stars to the first 3 books. I just wasn't a fan of like the last 3 books, so I'm gonna put that there along with the second book of the series, Worst Wingman Ever. And then Rosie in a Dreamboat. Yeah. Okay, Ecstasy. I have to finish this series. It was crazy. Oh, you hear my neighbors. Okay, Ecstasy was crazy. I'm gonna give this... I gave it 3 stars. Not the best, not the worst. It could have been... I don't know. It's like I can't think. It's like doing it like all at once, and like I don't know which category it should really go into, cause like cause like honestly some of the books in this not the best not the worst category could be like separated, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, Drop, Cover, and Hold On. This was the 4th book out of that 6-book series I was talking about earlier. And I'm but not a fan, because like I really wasn't. Face Off. I like this book. I did like Face Off. Put that right there, because I did give it 3 stars, but I did like it. Okay. Make Me. I don't remember this book, honestly. With Any Luck. This was the 5th book out of that series I was talking about, and I wasn't a fan. I'm Married to Lizard Man. I've read some crazy books. And then I read the 2nd book, I Married to Knock. They honestly weren't bad. It wasn't bad, honestly. It's just kind of crazy to read. And then admit that you read those books. Okay, this was the 6th book of that series. And I wasn't a fan. Black Swan Affair. I really like that book. I'm pretty sure I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, I did give it 4 stars. Was it a top read of the year? I might switch some up. We'll see once I get through it all. Hate You Always. That's not going right there. That's going right there. Oh, I was obsessed with this book. That's top reads. I really like that book. The Reality of It All. It was so good. 30 Day Boyfriend. But not the best, not the worst. I finally read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and it was so good. I gave it 5 stars, obviously. I'm pretty sure a lot of people gave it 5 stars. But I really enjoyed it. Can't believe I waited so long to finally read it, and I have to read the other 2 books. They're just sitting on my shelf. Over Her Dead Body. This again was for a book club, and I'll put that not a fan. Honestly, was not a fan. I did give it 3 stars though. I just wasn't a fan. Probably because there was some things I would change. Accidental Baby. I wasn't a big fan of this either. And I did give it 3 stars. Put that at the end. Okay. And then Campus Player. I like this book. I didn't really like it, but I liked it. The Dragon's Bride. I was not a big fan of this. Come out wherever you are. This was kind of crazy. And so was Love Letters to a Serial Killer. My girl was crazy. That book Myers. I like Myers. The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I gave this 3 stars. No for an Answer. Honestly, don't remember that book, which is surprising because I'm in like the November books. I'm like, I should remember it. Easy Virtual. I gave that 3 stars. And this was Sweetest Venom. This was a duet. Easy Virtual and Sweetest Venom, they go together. I gave both 3 stars actually. Rook and Rebel. This was good. I like wanted like more from it, but it was good. Same with Mine for a Moment. I enjoyed Mine for a Moment, and I feel like, well, this is only my 2nd book by her, but they give me like, what's it called, like soap opera vibes. Yeah. Sinister Legacy. I was not a fan of this. Like, I thought it was gonna be like something totally different, something like so much better from the way people were talking about it, but I wasn't a big fan. Christmas Bully. No, this was crazy. These 2 books, I'm gonna put them right there actually, because like Christmas Bully, it was a duet. This is the 2nd book, Bully My Heart. I gave both 3 stars. They're both novellas, and oh my gosh, it's time for the next series. Let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, the next 13 books. I read these books back to back. It starts off with one series and it goes into the next series, and then the next series they're all about siblings, and oh my gosh, I was obsessed. I'm gonna put them all up here if I could do it right. Okay, so the first series, the Capone series, those are 3 books. Love those books. I gave it 4 stars. Okay, Capadonna. I wasn't a big fan of his series, which is crazy. Because, like, I thought I was. Because they're twins. They're literally twins. So, like, I like the brother more. Wait, did I get it right? Nope. Okay. So, yeah, all his books are going into this category. Not the best, not the worst. I gave them all 3 stars. So yeah, I like the first one. Wasn't a big fan of the second one. And then the sister, I love the sister so much. I'm moving her up into the top category. I have to do it in a way because it's 5 books. Yeah, she's gonna go right here. I love Capri and her series. Honestly, I was like obsessed with like all 13 books. The way I read them back to back to back. Like, I'm looking at my Goodreads right now, and some of them I even read in like the same day. So it's like, it'll be like 2 books in one day, then like 3 books in one day. It was back to that. It was crazy. It took me like 5 days to read all of the books. Insane. Okay, then we have Zoo Boys. I'm gonna put that right here. Not the best, not the worst. Chaotic Ties. I like this book. I did like this book. I'm trying to think. Do I really like it, or is it not the best, not the worst? Courtesy of a Duval County. Not a fan of that. Carried Away. I'm putting not the best, not the worst, I think. No, wait. I'm getting... No, this was the one... Hold up. I'm like kind of getting Chaotic Ties and Carried Away confused with each other. Chaotic Ties was about Katori. Because her nickname was Tori. And then Carried Away. I did like Carried Away better. I'm gonna put that into I really like it. The Wrong Quarterback. I'm gonna put not the best, not the worst. Seduced by the Plug. I'm like, I'm gonna put not the best, not the worst, I think. Yeah, Losing Control. I was obsessed with Losing Control. Oh my gosh. Like, I gave that. That's a 6-star book. I was obsessed. It was like so heartbreaking, like what she'd been through. And I just love the story. Okay, Cinnamon and Gold, but not the best, not the worst. Locked In with the Plug, book 1 and 2. Honestly, I was not a big fan. Like, it was okay. I gave the first book 3 stars and the second book 2 stars, but yeah. The Art of Hoodlum. I was obsessed. This is 3 books in that series. I was obsessed with it. Oh my gosh. Savvy. Shabu. Like, it was a lot. All 3 books was a lot. They were going through a lot of stuff. I'm gonna put top reads of the year. And like, they were going through a lot and they were so young, but I ate that series up. I was obsessed with it. And then Capture the Moment. Oh, again, put that not the best, not the worst. Okay, and that's it for like the books. Yeah, let me see if this is what I really want. Into the Dark, yes, of course. This top list not changing. Bride, yup. Keeper, Tame 7, yes. Should just put us. No, this is okay. The top 2 rows, solid. Third row, solid. It's this, not the best but not the worst. I'm like, this is a lot, but I did give a lot of books 3 stars. Let me see if any of these should be moved. No. Honestly, I'm done. I don't want to change anything. This was like a solid list, like from top to ending. Let's see. Like, first 2 rows, I was obsessed with these books. And yeah. No, this was a good list. Good list. Okay, and yeah. That's all the books I read this year. Not this year, last year. Gosh, can't believe it's 2025 already. Like, I wonder how many books I'm gonna read this year. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.